In the endless scroll of Instagram, where millions of faces appear and vanish daily, there comes a moment when you stumble upon someone who feels different. Someone whose presence doesn't just fill the screen with glamour, but also tells a story. For many, that moment was when they first came across Leticia Disher, a curvy model and fashion influencer whose journey is about more than clothes, likes, or followers. It's about rewriting the meaning of beauty itself. Leticia's story didn't begin with fame. It began like many others, with a girl and a dream. Growing up, she was surrounded by the kind of beauty standards we've all seen: slim figures on magazine covers, one-size-fits-all ideals splashed across TV screens, and a constant whisper that to be beautiful meant to look a certain way. But deep inside, Leticia believed there was more. She loved fashion, not because she wanted to fit in, but because it gave her freedom to express herself. Her curves, which others might have seen as a barrier, she began to see as her strength. Every outfit she tried wasn't just clothing, it was a statement. A statement that said, "I belong here, exactly as I am." When Instagram became the world's digital stage, Leticia stepped onto it with courage. At first, it was just simple posts, her favorite outfits, little pieces of her life, her unique flair for mixing elegance with everyday wear. She didn't expect much, but something about her confidence stood out. People noticed. Slowly, likes turned into followers. Comments started pouring in, not just complimenting her beauty, but thanking her. Women wrote things like, "You make me feel proud of my body." Men admired her style and confidence. And Leticia realized that her photos weren't just pictures. They were reminders that beauty comes in all shapes. Opportunities soon followed. Brands began reaching out, eager to collaborate with someone who connected with audiences in a way polished ads never could. For Leticia, these partnerships weren't just about promoting clothes. They were about representation. She chose brands that celebrated inclusivity, the kind that saw her curves not as limits, but as assets. And with every photo shoot, every campaign, every carefully curated post, her presence grew. Leticia wasn't just posing in outfits. She was leading a quiet revolution in fashion. She showed the world that curves belong in the spotlight. So, what makes Leticia Disher different from the countless influencers flooding social media? The answer lies in her authenticity. She doesn't try to be someone she's not. She doesn't airbrush her identity to fit in. Instead, she shares herself, the real, confident, joyful woman she is. Her style is versatile, shifting effortlessly from chic dresses to bold streetwear. One day, she might be glowing in an elegant evening gown, and the next, she's rocking sneakers with casual confidence. But no matter the outfit, the constant in every post is her self-assurance. That's why her followers don't just see her as a model. They see her as a role model, someone who inspires them to embrace their own uniqueness. Of course, every journey has obstacles. With fame comes scrutiny, and Leticia has faced her share of online negativity. Yet, instead of crumbling under criticism, she rose above it. She knew that criticism often said more about the person giving it than about her. Every hateful comment became fuel for her mission. And with every post that celebrated her curves, she reminded the world that beauty cannot be confined to one standard. What truly makes Leticia shine is her role in the body positivity movement. For too long, fashion had excluded fuller figures. Runways, magazines, and campaigns rarely showcased diversity. But Leticia, with her fearless confidence, became a voice for change. Through her posts, she reminds people, your body is not a limitation. It's your power. That message resonates far beyond fashion. It touches the lives of people who have felt invisible, reminding them that they too deserve to be seen. Today, Leticia Disher isn't just an Instagram influencer. She's a growing star, a woman who has turned her passion into a platform and her platform into a movement. Each collaboration, each photo shoot, and each post brings her closer to reshaping the way fashion is seen and celebrated. But what's most inspiring is that her story is still unfolding. She's still building, still reaching, still proving that with confidence and authenticity, there are no limits. Leticia's biography isn't just about her. It's about all of us. It's about challenging the belief that beauty has a single definition. It's about daring to stand tall in a world that sometimes tells you to shrink. And it's about using platforms like Instagram not just for vanity, but for empowerment. Her journey is a reminder that success is not about perfection. It's about being unapologetically yourself. When you see Leticia Disher on your Instagram feed, you're not just seeing a model in stylish outfits. You're seeing courage. You're seeing resilience. You're seeing a woman who refused to let the world define her worth. And perhaps the most powerful part of her story is that it encourages you, me, and anyone watching to embrace our own stories with the same pride. So, as her influence continues to rise, one thing is certain. Leticia isn't just building a career, she's building a legacy. If you enjoyed this biography and want to discover more inspiring journeys of curvy models and fashion influencers, don't forget to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to Sweet Models World. Together, let's continue celebrating the beauty of confidence and the power of being yourself.